Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. 1, 2, 3, check 1, 2, 1, 2, and we are live. We're live. We're here, we're live. And we're going to talk about medical misinformation. Medical misinformation. Medical misinformation. Coming at you live. Medical misinformation. Coming at you live. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the program. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Marcus in the Morning. My name is Marcus, and I'm your host today. To discuss medical misinformation. Aren't we supposed to trust medical misinformation? I can feel the thrust. Welcome, everybody. Hi. Hold on. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the program. Hey, my name is Marcus. How you doing? Medical misinformation. What is it? What is medical misinformation? We were told, if you're a long-time watcher of social media platforms, YouTube and such, you were told that medical misinformation is when you talk about medicine. When you, Mr. Pedestrian without a medical degree, if you should talk about a medical pill or fluid that's injected into your arm, and you talk about it in a way that is inconsistent with with Big Pharma, then you are labeled medical misinformation. But what about if this happens to you, right? And this happens a lot in the medical field, a whole lot. One case we're going to talk about today is a woman who received medical misinformation. Bad. I mean, this is really bad. She went into a doctor's office, a medical doctor, right? And she goes in there, and she is diagnosed with cancer of the spleen. The spleen, it's an organ, right? You get this organ, right? It's called a spleen, and it does something, right? It does something to keep you alive. And she was diagnosed with cancer and given, I don't know, a few months to live, a few weeks, a few days, I don't know, I forget what it was. And so there she was, dying, ready to die. She looked like a cancer patient. She lost all her hair. She was put on chemotherapy, lost all her hair. She couldn't sleep. She was fucking a disaster from the medical treatment, medical treatment that she was receiving. And then eventually, ironically, and actually not really what happens, the medical profession turned around and said they made a mistake, and that there was no cancer. Right? So these things happen all the time. Right? Medical profession is not, they're human beings. They don't get it right. The problem is that the medical field, the medical profession, the industry of medicine believes that it knows more about health, about your health, your personal health, your individual health than you do. And that's a problem, because that is inaccurate. People know more about their health than anybody else walking the planet. You know when you don't feel good, right? No one can tell you have a headache, right? Has the doctor ever told you, hey, do you have a headache? I know you have a headache right now, right? I could see your headache. No, the doctors don't know that. I could see a pain in your chest. No, you tell them that you have a pain in your chest. See, you're the source of the information, right? Not the great medical profession, because listening blindly and coldly and without challenging it could end you could really end you up receiving chemotherapy or worse, maybe dialysis or fucking heart surgery or colonoscopy, having a fucking 12-inch camera stuffed up your butthole, something like that, right? It's fucking crazy what the medical field, or oh my God, you were forced to take the eclipse vaccine, right, to prevent you from further eclipses. We'll talk about that too. I'm very fascinated by this path of totality, right? This path of totality where the moon has eclipsed the sun for a second, right? In this path of totality where everything went dark. Now, is it severe enough to have some sort of effect on Earth? I don't know. I don't feel much different, but it takes a while for things to kick in, and I wasn't in the official path of totality, motherfucker. I wasn't in the path of totality. I was just on the outside of it, and but I do wonder if people in the path of totality are experiencing greater levels of anguish or greater levels of enlightenment, right? Because it's not always a bad thing. Right? If the planet blacks out for a second, right, and you're there and you see it and you witness it and you're feeling it and it's working its way through you, right? The eclipse and the path of totality, right? It could be an enlightening effect. Right? A lot of people fall into emotions. Oh my God, I can't fucking believe what I saw. It's so beautiful. Right? Path of totality is a little fascinating to me. And what else? Yeah. So yeah, we'll look at this story. It's again, this is a whistleblow to people that may line up for the medical field and to get their stuff and goods. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Jim Gerard is here. Jim was first. Born Annoying is back, is hanging, is here. Zutsu Cooter, Fear Porn is here as well. Weesty, what's up, Weesty? Weevil Girl, Zutsu Cooter, David Brown, and everybody else. Everybody else is lurking. Welcome to the show. Again, my name is Marcus Conte. This is my thumbnail today. So this is a woman, just a regular woman, who fell into the trap of the medical industrial complex. And as I said, she was diagnosed with cancer. She has a name, and I'm going to tell you what it is when I get to it. And she was, look at all the poking and fucking sticking that's going on here. Look at the hypodermic needles and the very, very medical professional fucking mistake going on here, right? Injecting the lady with all kinds of crap. Fucking hair falling out, right? She's bald. She's beautiful. She had beautiful blonde hair. This lady she had beautiful blonde wavy hair. And then when the medical profession got a hold of her, she was fucking bloated and all her hair fell out. So anyway, David Brown says surgeons can do good work. Now that's what I agree. I would agree. David Brown, thank you for bringing that up. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. I think that surgeons, for example, if your heart is clogged with cholesterol, surgeons can go in there and declog it, right? Or if you break your leg, surgeons and such and certain doctors can set the thing in place so that you have a leg that works. I agree with all that. Where I disagree, respectfully, is the treatment, where an obese person ends up in a doctor's office and they're treated for fucking colon cancer or something else other than the main problem of obesity. Because if you get rid of the main problems, the main problems of health, corrective diet, exercise, taking the sun, water, drinking clean water, and not eating garbage, certainly not smoking tobacco, and limiting everything else that is not considered enlightenment. Right? When those are the things that medicine should be, the medical profession should be focusing on, but instead they focus on situations like this. I see cancer, motherfucker. How about you? And they're looking at pictures. They're looking at pictures of a spleen, and oh, you got cancer. You got fucking 10 days to live. You better get on chemo quick. And all your hair falls out, and you never get a second shot, never a second chance. So Bobby, what's up, Bobby Bana from Oslo, Norway. Welcome in the house, Norway in the house. Got people from all over the world. My name is Marcus Conte. I'm live every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here in the United States of America. Wherever you're watching, it might be late in the afternoon. It could be morning time in Asia. You might be watching, well, actually nighttime. It could be about 9 p.m. The sun is going down in Asia, but here in America, it's coming up. Are we ahead of you or behind you? I don't know. Is our day first? I don't know. For me, it's the day. For you, it's the night. Your night is continuing. Your night is over. Your day is over, indicated by night. But my day is just beginning, indicated by morning. Think about that for a while you're drinking your coffee. Right? I'll drink some coffee. I think I'm drinking too much coffee, man. I got a headache. I was sitting here talking about fucking toxic shit. I drink coffee. I do. I drink it, and I drink espresso. I make my own. I like it. I don't overdo it. And it's a bean, man. And I don't drink it by itself. I drink coffee with food and water. But anyway, I have a website, and I'm about as healthy as they come, right? I get excited. See, the sun is out right now. See the sun? Oh my God, the fucking sun is out. The sun is out right now, man. It gets me excited when the sun is out. I don't know why that is, right? I don't know why. Does the sun get you excited? If anybody wants to make a donation to this program, Zelle or through PayPal or Patreon, because I need a new wire. I need a new fucking wire right here. This is like a $10 fix. Not even. It's like a $5 fix. It's not even a $5 fix. I probably can fix it with fucking tape. Anyway, man. So, but anyway, man. I like the length of the cord. It's a monster cable, I think. Anyway, so I have a website every morning at 9 a.m. Join us wherever you are in the world. It's American. It's news with an American twist. Because I guess I'm, by default an American. And this case is heating up. Get your white privilege out of here. Get your white privilege out of here. Conte versus Brooklyn Hospital case is coming up. We got April 16, a big day. April 16. I won't be here to do the program because I'll be over there dealing with their counsel and a big conference. A big conference in this case. Oops, is happening. What's that? Hello? 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 Are you there? Hello, mate? Are you there? Hello? Hello? Come in. Turn that shit off. So anyway, so yeah, this case is coming up. It's fucked up, It's fucked up, right? Brooklyn Hospital Center they're not nice people, right? They got a fat jerk off that's working for them. And the guy blurts out racist slurs while he's on the job, kicking a white reporter off the premises for being white. Get your white privilege out of here. Meanwhile, I was just trying to get some images of the corpses, the dead bodies in the freezer trucks out back, and it was racially attacked. And so that case is displaced. Brooklyn Hospital Center arguably made moves to discredit this channel. They sent documents to YouTube trying to silence this reporter. We got kicked off for a year. Is it a direct result of Brooklyn Hospital? It looks like it. It looks like it. The timing is about the same. So we'll see what the damages are. The damages is what we're talking about, because there is no escaping the racial attack. No escaping that. Why? Because we got a video of it. We got a video of Mr. Wright attacking the reporter with the slogan, the saying, right up there with the N-word for white people, "Get your white privilege out of here." We got evidence, right? And we also have evidence that the hospital itself disciplined Mr. Wright. They disciplined him with a disciplinary report saying that you attacked a reporter on our property. You represented us, not yourself. Right? See, what I want to know about this guy, Mr. Wright, is we have to dive into his background. Right? This is right after, this all happened actually slightly before the George Floyd riots. The George Floyd shit happened in May. This happened in April. But that racial tone was brewing in New York, and you had these radicalized blacks with Black Lives Matter marching in the streets. And then George Floyd happened, right? And 10,000 people hit the street at once. Right? So we got to look at this guy. Where was he what was he doing in his private life, quote, private life, prior to the attack of the reporter, right? Because we got to make it stop, right? You got to take guys like this and weed them out. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so that's my story. It's my own story. So again, path of totality. Let's start here. Is anything we're going to talk about today the woman who was wrongly diagnosed with cancer and lost her hair and her organs and stuff by the medical profession? Did that have anything to do with the total eclipse of the sun? I don't know. But here's the path of totality. Path of totality. Anybody in this path it might just be at risk in some way, right? Because we don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. We see that. Is it just a phenomena, some obscure phenomena, or is it something more than that? Remember, the sun went out for 4 minutes in some places. The sun went out. Right? Someone unplugged the sun for 4 minutes. Something was blocking it in all of these places, from Dallas, from Texas all the way up to Maine, right? And Buffalo. Right? These places, I want to say, are these places forever changed because of the fact that the eclipse passed over it, the totality, right? Total blackness. Are these places forever changed, or is it just a fucking moment, right? Right? It's just a moment, man. Stop overreacting. It's just the sun went out for a minute. So fucking relax. Right? I don't know. I don't know, man. But 4 minutes is a long time to be in the dark in the middle of the day, and it's estimated. It's estimated that 30 some odd million people are affected by this path of totality. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. Where's the number? Where is the number? There's the number. I had a number up there. Yeah. 31.6 million people live in the path of totality. The area where the moon fully blocked out the sun, according to NASA. The path ranged between 108 and 122 miles wide. An additional 150 million people live within 200 miles of the path of totality. That's me. So I got half burnt. I didn't get completely burnt. I got half burnt. I only got partially burnt. But I'll tell you, man, those people in the path of totality that you could see, and they were standing there like this, looking straight the fuck up like this. What's up, man? Looking right at the eclipse. You guys are fucked, man. You guys are screwed. You guys are damaged, or maybe you're enlightened. Right? We have to find out. Right? That's what we want to find out. So we're going to keep following this path of totality to see, without humor aside, to see if there's any real changes in detectable verifiable, quantifiable changes in behavior and or phenomena on Earth as a result of this goddamn eclipse. There's some photographs. Let's see those photographs. Some beautiful photographs.
It's hard to say who shot it best.
I don't know. Shh. So look at some of these angles. New York Post is calling it amateur photography. There's nothing amateur anymore about photography. I got to tell you, all of the equipment is top notch. Right. This camera that I use a Samsung 10. It rivals any. These are great pictures, by the way. My camera, the camera probably in your pocket, if you have an iPhone above, fucking 6 or 7, it's a sophisticated, I take offense to being called an amateur, or people being called amateurs. When you take a picture and people want to, when people want to see it, I almost dropped my shit. When people want to see it, you become a professional. I don't know what they're talking about, man. She got a shot at a black hole. What are they talking about?
As so many thousands of other people.
It's amazing. Just to be a part of that experience has been really incredible.
That's a bad wig right there.
One eclipse, millions of unique perspectives, an extraordinary astronomical event lasting moments, but forever captured in these images.
Yes.
Liz Kreutz, NBC News.
All right, so we captured it in an image, but is there anything more to it? That's what I want to know. So this is fucking funny, right? This is ironic. You tell me, right? You tell me a William R. Hall in Syracuse, New York, was in the path. I know that, William. William, what's up? William R. Hall in the chat. I was on my way there. I was on my way to Syracuse. It's not far from here. It's a few hour drive. And I was heading up there, and I saw the weather forecast, and I know Syracuse. It's fucking clouds. You're not going to see anything. You're just going to see dark. It's going to get dark. It's cloudy, it's going to get dark, and it's going to get light again. You're not going to see anything, right? So I stayed away, and I stayed here where the skies were at least partially cloudy, and I was able to see it. 90% closure, 90% coverage. So, I do know that. I know Syracuse. I was going to go there. I had my sweatshirt out and everything, man. Hold on a second. I'll show you my Syracuse. You're going to like this, David. Hold on a second. 1 second. Somebody sing for a minute. Hold on. Because I'm so loved all over the world. Somebody sent me this. Somebody, good friend, really good friend sent me this. Right? It's Syracuse champion sweatshirt, right? And orange are the colors, orange and blue. I love the sweater, man. I love it. It's got the real. It's a real quality piece of clothes by fucking champion. So I was up there. I was ready to go, William. And then I didn't do it because I didn't do it because as I said, I didn't do it because I thought there was going to be clouds. But this lady tried, right? Check this out. Family of New York doctor killed after falling from moving trailer while going to watch eclipse. Right? She fell out of her trailer. Right? This is fucking weird. Right? So if you're looking for evidence of the eclipse having these types of effects on humanity and the Earth, look no further than this. A Long Island doctor who fatally fell out of her family's moving Airstream loved the trailer so much that she nicknamed it and used it to sleep there, even when it was parked in her driveway. So this lady, right? She's a doctor. Ironically, we're talking about medical misinformation today. She works down there at Stony Brook Medicine. That's in Long Island somewhere. 58 years old. It's just striking, right? That's the daughter. She was on. They were pulling the trailer. Right? They're pulling the trailer with the RV, and the doctor, right, the lady who died, and her daughter decided to jump into the back of to ride in the trailer itself, rather than in the car, the truck that pulls it. and they were hanging out in there a few miles away from totality, and fucking the lady fell out of the car. Right? She got sucked out of the car. Right, the door just flew open, and she was out on the pavement, and she was dead. Right? Helena Woronica. That's the daughter, but Dr. Warnica. Dr. Warnica, does this death have anything to do at all with the path of totality? It might. Just hold that note. But let's go further. So this was fucked up too. So this is the main story today. Mom endures intensive chemo after terminal diagnoses that left her saying goodbye, only to find out she never had cancer at all. Now, this is scary, and this is if you want to define the word creepy, this would be creepy, right? You put your fucking faith, or a lot of people do, put their faith in the great medical profession to take care of them, and it happens all the time. In this case, somebody walked in and said, "I got a pain," right? Or some kind of, let's see. A mother of two claims that she underwent very intensive chemotherapy, only to find out she never had cancer at all. She went into the doctor's office for a pain, a mass on her spleen. Lisa Monk, 39. Why does it say 59? 39. She's only 39 years old. Oh, the other lady, the doctor who fell out the truck, was 59. Lisa Monk, from College Station, Texas, 39 years old, initially went to a hospital in 2022 for stomach pains that she suspected were related to kidney stones. Tests from the appointment revealed 2 kidney stones, but also flagged a mass on her spleen. A mass on her spleen. So there's a picture. They got a photograph, some picture of something there. There's something there that shouldn't be there. Let's go in and cut it out. Why don't you? The woman had a fucking stomach ache, right? And was she overweight? Was she? There's other factors other than the fucking mass on the spleen. Tests from the appointment revealed 2 kidney stones. Whoop-de-doo. A higher education worker underwent a successful surgery. She's a higher education worker, and she underwent a successful surgery to remove the mass. So they chopped her up, right? They chopped her up. They went in, they took out the mass. Monk claims that the spleen was sent to 3 different pathology labs. My spleen. She didn't have a spleen anymore. They took her spleen. They took my spleen. They took my spleen. This is up there with the kids chopping off young girls' breasts. Right? They cut off their breasts. They call it a mastectomy because they don't need those breasts because they're trapped in a man's body. Right? This is the kind of shit that the great medical profession misinforms about. So here they are again. So they chop out the lady's spleen and send it to 4 different labs. And she's diagnosed with angiosarcoma. Angiosarcoma. Type of cancer that forms on the lining of blood vessels and lymph vessels, says the Mayo Clinic. Listen, in defense of the great medical profession, some things are good. Some revelations are wonderful about what medical people will discover when they're locked away in laboratories for a long time. And they look at people all the time, right, and see their ailments. There's a lot of good that comes out of it. But when it becomes profitable, when there's money involved, they spare no expense at making money. Right? They'll run you over. They run you over. Right? This lady got run over. She went in there with a fucking stomach ache and came out there with chemo and no spleen. It was a blood vessel type of cancer found in the spleen, and and told me that the most optimistic thing he could say was to give me 15 months to live. Wow. Wow. The medical profession, the doctor, says, oh, I give you 15 months to live based on my expertise, right? I give you 50. Look, human beings are very receptive to shit like this. People that trust doctors. When someone tells you you got cancer of the spleen and 15 fucking minutes to live, 15 months to live, you believe it, right? A lot of people would believe that. They'd be like, holy shit, I'm dying. I don't believe it. Right? And it begins, the death process begins because you believe it. You believe that you're dying, right? So that's the consequence of this misinformation. Some jerk off who spent 12 years in college and probably another 20 years in a hospital, and he wears a white coat and he thinks he's all that, is telling you, you got 15 months to live based on my picture and the spleen that we cut out of your fucking stomach. Scary, right? That's what her hair looks like in the sink. All right, so that, as I said, she had nice, beautiful, blonde, wavy hair, and then she ended up with a fucking no hair, and needles sticking out her arm, and fucking what else? And a wig. Look at a wig. Is that real hair or is it a wig? I think it's a wig. She's wearing a wig. She's got a wig on. So it's fucking crazy, man. It's crazy. This is why you have to meditate. This is why you have to take care of yourself. This is why you have to exercise every day. This is why you have to take the sun. Yeah, this is why you have to reduce your stress and walk and exercise. Monk claims that the spleen was sent. We read that already. So she's got this diagnosis. The mom understood and understandably distraught. She was pissed off about the horrible news. Eventually had to tell her husband and her 2 children the devastating diagnoses. I didn't tell them that I was only going to live for 15 months. I told them it was bad. Monk said in the video. Is there a video? Where's the video? Where's the video? Oh my God, where's the video? There's a video of her saying it? I didn't see the video. I'd like to see a video of her saying something. Say something. Let's watch. Is this it? Oh, here she is. Here she is. Let's watch. They're going to make us watch a commercial, but that's okay.
Connecting with experts through QuickBooks gives you...
That's okay. Let's watch let's let the commercial play out, and let's hear from her. I didn't see this. We'll see it for the first time. Here she is. All right. There's nothing like hearing it from the horse's mouth. Look at the videos you have to watch, man. Intuit. Right? Fucking cares about your stupid product. Intuit. Intuit. Come on, give me the video that I am sitting here waiting for, please. Here she is. Warning. No, this is about a dog. Come on, man. I don't want to see the dog video. I want to see the woman speak. We're going to have to watch this crap again. What the fuck, man? They torture you, right? This is the modern age of modern fucking advertising will torture you until you watch it. If you don't watch it, oh, here she is.
So last year I was diagnosed with cancer.
Okay.
I was given about 15 months to live if we were being optimistic.
She's obese. She's fat. Look at her fat face and her fat neck, her fat arms. She's overweight. Was there ever a mention? You got a stomachache. You walk into a doctor and you're fucking 80 pounds overweight. And they're x-raying you for cancer? What the fuck is wrong with you? Get rid of the weight first. Get rid of the weight. You don't know what you're seeing. You might be seeing a fucking hamburger, right? In the video, in the x-ray.
I had to...
That's not cancer, man. That's a fucking hamburger. Where do you see a tumor? It's a hamburger. It's an egg.
Prepare my 2 children and my husband and my family my friends, my job, everyone I've ever met, that I probably wouldn't be here this year.
Right? You see the trauma, right? The trauma of being told you're going to die. Forget about the cancer. Forget about everything else. The medical misinformation that she received put her on a deathbed. Right? That's fucking powerful, man. That's more powerful than the fucking call-in psychic.
I had to undergo
It's a lot scarier.
very intensive chemotherapy. I lost all my hair.
Yep.
I got some new scars. And overall had a pretty traumatic year.
Yeah, because they were injecting fucking poison into your arm. Poison that's supposed to kill something. And it kills your hair follicle and such, right? They were poisoning you. They poisoned you for a period of time. And luckily your body was able, you weren't damaged that bad. At least not bad enough to not be coherent. We know what you're saying. We see you. You're there. You're alive. But it was pretty bad, right? But the mental anguish of being told you're going to die is fucked up.
What kind of cancer do you think I had?
I don't know.
Any guesses?
Spleen.
None.
Spleen. None.
None.
Wow.
I never had cancer. Oops. So that was fun.
Whoa.
They misdiagnosed me and put me through chemotherapy.
Oh my God. What a disaster. What a fucking mess. Monk claims, what else can we find out? It was a dark time. The mom understandably distraught. I can't read that word. So all her hair is falling out. There's her hair in her hand. Right? Oh, man. Right? At least the teeth didn't fall out. Right? I'd be pissed off, man. All my teeth fell out. I don't have cancer. At least I got my hair. Right? After losing all of her hair, right? Monk explained that she underwent a second round of therapy that left her vomiting with silvery skin. That's good too, right? You lose your hair and you're vomiting and you have silver, your skin turns silver. Right? It was a dark time. She turned to me and looked completely horrified, says her daughter. What time is it? It's time for the stock market. Ding. Ding. Markets are opening down right now. Look at this. NASDAQ futures were down 267. We're open right now. And can I get a read, please? Because the key inflation report came in hot. So the key inflation CPI came in a little hot. Consumer prices rose by 3.5% from a year ago. Price pressure remains persistent in the United States economy. Hot inflation, that's what Wall Street is calling it. You don't have to look any further than that. And everything is red. The only thing that's up is NVIDIA. Everything else is red. Reddit down. Trump down. Rivian down. Tesla down. The overall market down. NASDAQ is down 170. Dow Jones Industrial Average down 473 right now. S&P 500 down 55 on the news of a hotter than expected inflation print. Apple down another $1.41 today. Google down $1. Amazon down $1. Facebook down $1. Microsoft down $4. And what about Bitcoin? Bitcoin down $2,857 this morning. Holy shit. Down to $67,700 per share. Imagine that you had some of this at like pennies on the dollar. $100, you got 1,000 shares. Fuck, I got $100, man. I'm gonna buy that Bitcoin shit, man, because I got a good feeling about it. Right? You got 1,000, I got 1,000, man. 50 cents. 50 cents, I got 1,000. Right. That'd be wild, man. 10 cents, got him at 10 cents on the dollar. And that shit is worth $67,000 per share. You're done, man. You're done. You got 1,000. You got 57, you got 67,000 and 3 zeros. So that's 67, 600. So that's like $670 million. Right? You're a billionaire, right? From what? From Bitcoin, right? But I guess that, not many people did that. Not many people got it. So Wall Street is suffering right now over a hotter than expected inflation number, and we'll see how that pans out as time goes on. I think it's just a blip. It's just a blip on the screen. What else can we learn about this? She turned to me and looked completely horrified, says her daughter. This is the pathology report the doctor explained was wrong. You talk about a lawsuit, man. She better, if you don't have 5 lawyers right now, when a doctor tells you after you get chemotherapy and your spleen ripped out, your spleen got ripped out, and you're on chemo twice. She's even saying that they put her on chemo twice, and the second time they knew that the diagnoses was wrong, but forgot to tell her. Right? It's fucking crazy. Right? All of a sudden, she just stops talking. And this is her telling her kids. And this is what she could look forward to. She went in there, she got some chemo. Okay, we're gonna stick this. You're gonna get dizzy, and you're gonna probably throw up, and your hair is gonna fall out, and you're gonna feel like garbage, man. But this is treatment. This is what we call treatment, and we're gonna shoot this shit into you, and we're gonna kill we're gonna kill the cancer before we kill you. Right? If we give you too much of this, we'll kill you. But we're going to give you just enough to keep you alive and kill the cancer, is the theory behind chemotherapy. All right? We're going to kill. It's like killing. It's like war. You're killing everybody except people with their hands up. It's fucking stupid. It's a stupid idea of a way. Why not create peace? Why not create harmony in the body? Right? Isn't that a possibility? So anyway, I think I'm over this lady right here. Too bad, too bad. There she is. I hope she's got a good lawyer. I hope she wins all kinds of big money. Oh, I wanted to talk about this guy. This kid is interesting. We were talking about the presence of God yesterday, and you know what? I'll hold off on that. I'll talk about it another time. It's too much. It's too different. It's a different mindset. I have a fascination with God, with the concept of God. I think most people do. I think anybody who would perhaps attend a church, voluntarily attending a church on a daily basis or a weekly basis or a regular basis, has a fascination with God. Anybody who sings Hare Krishna has a fascination with God. Anybody who meditates is fascinated by the unknown, right? That these revelations of mind, these revelations are there, and all we have to do is be quiet and see it and hear it and experience it, right? That's God, right? That's the experience of God. If you've never had a God moment, then I don't know, maybe you're not living right. Fucking, you're living all wrong. But it's real, and I'm fascinated by it. I'm fascinated by people that get a little God in their life, and then, unfortunately, a lot of people get a little God in their life, and then they're trying to stuff it down everybody else's throat. In this path of totality, God is real. In this path of totality, God is real. He is. Or she is. God is she. God is he. God is. Yep. All right, man. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Happy Wednesday to you, and I'll see you tomorrow, man. Stay away from doctors. Stay away from them. Take care of yourself.